Welcome, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to get messages and information for you with my crystal ball, as well as tarot cards, and we'll finish off your incredible reading with an oracle card from this deck that I chose for you. So let's begin. What messages do we have for Virgo that Virgo needs to know and hear and see, please? What information and messages may I share with Virgo, please, that will be helpful to Virgo moving forward and in Virgo's life, please? What messages do we have? Thank you. So Virgo, here's what I see as a reflection in the crystal ball, and it is just so sweet. It is a person, and this person is representing you, and it's like it's like a Disney movie. This person, it's cartoonish but very sweet. There's all these birds flying around this person, and it's a beautiful setting. And these cartoon birds are braiding this person's hair. and whether you go by divine feminine or divine masculine, or you go by non-gender, just make this person you, because what this is representing is the idea of that you're so magical and you're so special that these birds want to braid your hair. It's kind of tongue-in-cheek, but the point is, and the main message for you in this reading, and then we'll get tarot cards as well as an oracle card, is that you are very, very special, Virgo, okay? You are unique, and it looks like you haven't been appreciating yourself, and it looks like you haven't been feeling magical. And I know that in general, astrologically, magical isn't necessarily a word that Virgo would attach themselves to, right? But it's about you understanding and appreciating yourself. That's what this is talking about, this image in my crystal ball. And I actually urge you to watch the Pisces reading in this very series. It's for August 2024. It's the bonus reading for August 2024, because there are messages in there for you as well, okay, the Pisces reading. So let's get you some tarot cards as well, Virgo. Thank you. Yes, I am seeing astrologically that you haven't been feeling very appreciated in your life, and the life lesson in that, and it can be hard sometimes for a human to get this life lesson. I mean, we're all playing human on this earth school, is to not look outside of oneself for appreciation, because that can be fleeting. It's other humans, right? It's to appreciate yourself more, Virgo. You have been underappreciating yourself, okay? It's really, really important. And that's what that adorable little miniature film, little miniature movie in my crystal ball was telling me for you, okay? What can I share with Virgo, please? More messages, thank you. Okay, cards really want to speak today. Oh yes, Virgo, look at this. 9 of Cups. This is essentially called the wish card in the art and science of tarot. For you in this reading, this is representing you. It's representing the energy within you and around you, that the time is very ripe for you to really hold on to your healthy personal power, for you to co-create with universe, with God, Goddess, with source, with your highest self, however your belief system is. But for you to really hold on to your personal power, to know that you can create the wishes that you want, that you have, you have these 10 of Cups, that you've got it all at your fingertips, that you can relax, that you don't always have to do, that sometimes it's necessary to make a healthy pause and just be a human being instead of a human doing. And that's what this is asking you, because and sharing with you as well, because to dream, it's really important to be in that flow state. And you've been so busy trying to make things happen, Virgo. And I get that you're in action mode, that's okay, but there needs to be more of a balance so that you can make your wishes come true, okay? And that's all tied into this concept that the crystal ball was talking about for you, Virgo, my crystal ball, of saying that when you appreciate yourself, you won't drive yourself so hard. You'll recognize, wow, I really have been pushing myself too hard. I need to take time to relax and recuperate, okay? This is really, really great news, because I do see you, as I share this with you, I do see energetically that many and most of you watching and listening to this right now are resonating with that. Oh, wow, this card really, okay. This card I almost dropped this card because I was kind of trying to start to jump to talk to you. Yeah, justice. Okay, makes a total sense. As always with my readings, everything is in alignment. I feel so very privileged to do these readings for you. Justice. Okay, so this is talking very much about you bringing justice, Virgo, to your own life, to you having everything balanced. And notice in this particular portrayal of the Justice card, Major Arcana in the Art and Science of Tarot, these scales, the scales of justice, are even. By the way, that's not always the way it's depicted in other decks. In this deck it is, and that's imperative that you hear that in this reading, because it's talking about the energy that you will create justice in your life. You're not going to you're recognizing that you're driving yourself too hard, that you need to take time to relax, to co-create your wishes, to get into that flow of emotional manifestation energy, of really getting in touch with what you want now in your life. Because for some of you, and this has been happening for you astrologically, some of you have new dreams that you've kind of outgrown some of your previous dreams. So it's time to really look at your dreams, like what you thought your dream was. Make sure that's still your dream, and if it's not, it's time to adjust that, okay? And you're going to bring justice to your dreams. What a powerful reading. Wow. Now I'm going to get an oracle card for you, Virgo, and I'm also going to read from the passage with the companion book for this, okay? Okay, let's get this card for you. Harvest the honey. Wow. What's interesting to me, and I'm going to just talk about the face, the messages of the face of this card, okay? And then we'll get in depth with the companion book. Honeybees typically, in terms of their spiritual symbolism, mean fertility. It means also spiritual messages. There's many other meanings spiritually for the symbol of honeybee. Yet in your reading, Virgo, it is talking about the fertility of you creating your dreams, the fertility of your manifestation powers, the fertility of who you are, and also that spiritual message of honeybee bringing you that, and you taking the time to take a healthy pause so that you can hear the spiritual messages that you're supposed to hear, okay? I'm going to just very briefly, Virgo, set this card down whilst I get the companion book that I set alongside on my tarot table. Then I'll pick the card back up, and then I will read to you whilst you take this card in, how the beauty of it. Okay, Virgo, harvest the honey. Let them off the hook, but more importantly, let yourself off the hook. Forgiving another doesn't mean you need to accept their presence in your life or agree with their behaviors, but it does mean that you recognize carrying resentment is like poisoning your own well. Also, wouldn't you want someone else to forgive you? And that goes for your relationship between you and yourself as well. Forgive yourself. It does not matter how big or how little the error that you perceive, or how conscious or unconscious you were at the time of what you perceive as a falter. What does matter is that unforgiveness is a bitter pill, and your life is too precious to swallow that bitter pill. When you forgive, you harvest the medicine inside the wound, which is sweet as honey. This makes a lot of sense, Virgo, because I do see that part, because I'm hearing this psychically, that for some of you, the reason that you've been pushing yourself so hard is that you've been trying to avoid doing some inner work, which I know isn't like you usually, but there has been some things going on for many of you, because it's showing up astrologically, that you've kind of put your head in the sand. And believe me, I do not mean that as a judgment. I do not judge. It is part of the human process. I get it. And so now it's time to pull your head out of the sand and really look at, why am I pushing myself hard? For example, what we just heard in the companion book, for some of you, the message is because you're needing to grieve, you're needing to forgive yourself for something, you're needing to forgive someone else. It could be, because I am seeing for some of you, it's something that from a while back in your storyline that you already thought you did all the work towards forgiveness that you needed to, but it's been triggered recently, or at the time of this reading, it might soon be triggered. So this is a nice heads up. Regardless, take a look at why you've been pushing yourself so hard, whatever the reason is for you, okay, Virgo, so that you can release that and feel centered again, because it's really important. It's really important that you love yourself, right? You have healthy self-love. And by the way, again, listen to me, do watch the Pisces reading also in this series, which is August 2024 bonus reading that I did, okay? Thank you so much, Virgo, for spending time with me. I love spending time with you. Take care, Virgo, and I will see you soon.